done figured out how to get over there, thank you. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
We are? Oh. I don't like that. This isn't
Look,
the
it's Moika!
Connachland that we said. I don't remember what they said. Hi, Moika.
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Moika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natland for 500... No. For the entirety of our history.
Excuse you. I don't think so.
We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan, but its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame.
No.
500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give my life once more.
I respect your decision, Malika. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day. What will you do then?
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300 years. Future Pyro-Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to an inescapable destiny. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but not yourself. In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait for them to arrive.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who the human may be.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait, this feeling.
We made it.
Hi, Captain. I knew you were coming.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned. It was him?
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer a better solution. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
Yeah.
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge.
Oh.
As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence, much like yourself. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed.
Oh?
The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word, his goal is revenge.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Just like that? I didn't have time to feel emotional.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, Is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind.
Oof.
Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Oh. Jeez.
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss, and so their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes, but all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate.
Thank you for everything.
Seedlali, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero.
I hope we can come back to this place.
To my sister Hine, I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. But I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war. After countless partings and farewells, Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors for war. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Natlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet.
Oh, look at they got adventurers outfits.
I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade,
Jeez.
the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this painting. And not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Fire. Hush.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They...
Hey, is that part new?
Huh?
Paimon's never seen it before.
Oh my goodness. We got a painting.
We are gathered here today to bid
captain.
farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power? The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way.
이상하구나, 이상해! 수많은 찬사 중에 어째서 이 위대한 구의 아드님의 이름만 안 들리는 거지? 정말 내 업적엔 아무도 관심이 없는 거냐? 나 같은 영웅을 아무도 안 알아주다니! 아우, 속 터져!
뭐, 확실히 쓸모는 있었지. 잘했어.
이야, 방금 날 찬양한 거냐? 드디어 네가 시종으로서의 위치를 자각했구나. 뭘 그렇게 때려봐! 야! 있잖아, 이제는 부족의 족장한테 신청만 하면 나타를 떠나는 허가를 쉽게 받을 수 있대. 응, 나도 들었어. 이게 다 지맥이 복구되고 밤의 신님의 힘이 강해져서 그런 거래. 그럼 드디어 나타 밖의 세상을 구경할 수 있는 건가? 본타인엔 끝없는 바다가 펼쳐져 있다던데 나랑 진짜 잘 맞을 것 같아. 너무 가보고 싶다. 난 리월에 가보고 싶어. 거기엔 엄청 높은 산이 있대.
Oh, I hope you two get to go to Fontaine and Liyue.
좋아. 그럼 우리 같이 여행 계획을 짜보자. 하지만 그 전에 나랑 한 약속부터 지키기. 다 같이 샘물무리에 온천 가는 거 잊지 마. 온천? 근육은 다치고 회복하면서 천천히 성장하지. 사람도 마찬가지야. 위기는 사라졌어도 우리는 계속 끈끈이 뭉쳐서 새로운 미래를 맞이할 거야. 시간 되면 꼭 비옥한터전에 놀러와. 특히 페이몬, 내가 널 위한 다이어트 건강 레시피를 벌써 준비해놨다고. 알았어. 근데 얀사가 하란 대로 훈련하면 나도 좀 강해질 수 있을까? 다음에도 이런 일이 생기면 그땐 여행자랑 같이 나서서 함께 싸우고 싶어. 하하, 당연히 가능하지. 내가 볼 때 넌 잠재력이 충분해. 내 스승님이 전에 그랬어. 운명의 무게는 그걸 짊어진 사람에 의해 결정된다. 넌 우리와 함께 나타를 올가맨 잔혹한 운명에 맞서줬으니 앞으로는 우리도 너에게 힘이 되어줄게. 나도 너의 운명이, 아니, 우리의 운명이 어디로 향할지 정말 궁금해.
아직도 기억나. 구스레드가 내 몸에 빙의했을 때 내 눈에 비친 건 깊은 어둠뿐이었어. 카피타노는 심장에 그 많은 영혼을 받아들인 채 대체 어떤 의지력으로 수백 년의 세월을 견뎌온 걸까? 이번 일은 우리에겐 아쉬운 이별이었지만 그에겐 오래도록 바라온 안식일 거야.
전에 돌아왔을 때 밤의 신의 나라에서 추이추를 만나서 도움을 받았다고 했지? 그럼 됐어. 도움이 됐다니 추이추도 분명 흡족해했을 거야. 아니야. 추이추도 아마 더는 안 올 거고. 추이추한테 마음 안 놓이는 언니가 될 순 없지. 그래도 소식을 알려줘서 고마워. 나타의 아름다운 미래를 가져와 준 것도. 덕분에 나도 후회를 만회할 기회가 있었어.
영웅의 업적은 앞으로도 계속 전승될 거야. 미래의 나타가 위기에 처하면 이곳엔 또다시 새로운 희망이 탄생하겠지. 우리가 역사에 기록된다고 생각하니까 기분이 좀 묘해.
응? 무슨 생각해? 아, 그 전쟁 생각이구나. 정말 참혹한 광경이었지.
Hi, children.
할아버지, 이야기 들려주세요. 빨리요. 경계 찍는단 말이에요.
아침부터 급하기는 새로운 이야기가 있는 걸 눈치챘나 보구나.
Oopsie, it's still in Korean.
그럼 어디 우리 첫 번째 청중들에게 이야기를 들려줘 볼까? 자, 그럼 잘 듣거라.
우리도 들어볼까? 재밌을 것 같은데.
Sure.
이 이야기는 우리 시대에 살고 있는 위대한 영웅들의 이야기란다. 가장 위대한 3명의 영웅이 나오지. 첫 번째 영웅은 타향에서 온 여행자이야. 그녀는 매우 강할 뿐만 아니라 심연의 힘에 영향을 받지 않았단다. 그리고 무엇보다 중요한 건 선량한 마음씨와 뜨거운 열정으로 곁에 모두를 아끼는 타고난 영웅이었다는 거지.
맞아. 여행자 최고. 그 이야기를 듣고 싶었어요. 말 끊지 마. 얘기하는 중이시잖아. 저 이야기하는 사람이 널 힐끗힐끗 쳐다보고 있어. 널 알아본 것 같은데?
두 번째 영웅 역시 타국에서 온 사람이란다. 그는 아주 오래전부터 이곳과 연을 맺은 사람으로 몸 안에 세상을 떠나간 전우들의 영혼을 품고 있었지. 그의 목적은 그 영혼들에게 안식처를 주고 다시 이 세계로 돌아올 기회를 주는 것이었어. 마지막으로 세 번째 영웅은 당연히 우리의 불의 신 마비카님이란다. 그분은 강하고 탁월한 권능을 지니셨으며 우리를 죽음에서 부활시킬 환원시도 다룰 수 있으시지. 그분은 500년 전에 6 영웅의 지지를 얻어 다시금 모든 나타인을 하나로 뭉치셨어. 자, 이야기는 타향의 여행자가 나타의 발을 처음 들인 대로 거슬러 올라간다. 여행자의 지도 아래 같이 나는 용기를 발휘해 처음으로 밤 순찰자 전쟁에 참여하게 됐고
Paimon, why are you giving a
하늘이
thumbs up?
순식간에 칠흑처럼 어두워지고 성화의 불이 꺼졌어. 그리고 그 소요 토스가 모습을 드러냈지. 모두가 성화 경기장에 모여 소리 높여 환원시를 불렀어. 모두의 목소리가 밤의 신의 나라 깊은 곳까지 전해졌지. 그렇게 투마이니는 널리 전해져 모두가 그 시를 노래하게 되었단다. 어둡고 고독한 별바다 속에서 누군가 스스로 자신을 밝히니 우주의 최초의 빛이 어렸도다. 그렇게 모든 위협이 사라지고 나타난 새로운 시대를 맞이했다. 여행자는 살기 위해 싸웠고 대장 카피타노는 죽기 위해 싸웠지. 그리고 불의 신 마비카님은 그 삶과 죽음을 하나로 이어주셨단다.
우와! 더 자세히 들려주세요. 더 많이 알고 싶단 말이에요.
아쉽지만 일단 여기까지야. 반응이 좋으면 더 살을 붙여보도록 하마.
인기 폭발일걸요? 요즘 이 얘기를 모르면 대화가 안 통한다고요. 맞아요. 아, 투마인이라는 이름 너무 멋있어. 나 오늘도 투마인이 할래.
야, 오늘은 내 차례잖아. 뭐래, 내 차례거든.
싫어. 투마인이는 내 거야. 전에는 다들 불의 신님이 되고 싶어 하더니 이젠 아무도 안 하는 거야?
히히, 나도 투마인이 할래. 오늘 하루만.
Then I'll be Paimon.
그래, 가자 페이몬. 새로운 모험이 우리 기다리고 있다.
Oh goodness.